Right, hi everyone. Today actually has been a very creative day for me. As I've said in previous videos, I've been working on various rules for RPGs and war games. Card-based one, as I've said, is put on the back burner a bit because I've got a co-creator with it, so I've got to wait until he's available before I can move with that. So I worked on this other set of rules, which I thought will be using basically the core concept of the rules, the similar rules for both the wargame and the RPG. And well, today's been just a very creative day for me. It's literally been falling from my head straight onto the page, and everything I've written down, and I'm thinking, hey, actually this works and that works, and bloody hell, just coming straight away automatically, and it feels like it's working. The rules, the way it is working. And it's just been really great to be able to do it, especially seeing that I've been so ill this last couple of weeks. I've been really ill, to be honest. I feel better today, still not great, but better. Yeah, it's just incredible. The war game rules I'm working on right now, I've actually called it Project Fire Rate, which I may keep as the name of it, I don't know yet. The setting I thought of, as I've said previously, is 50 B-movie inspired setting for it. So it could be an alien invasion by brains, floating brains, which I'm actually going to do some rules where it pretty much is the case. And other alien invaders. I've got aliens invading, which I haven't got a clue what they are, what they look like, or anything yet, other than this gun, this ray gun, that if it hits living matter, it turns it into a blobby mass, which in turn is also controlled by the aliens, which can then end up attacking any other living mass. And I've called this ray gun the Blobber. It's been nicknamed the Blobber by the humans for obvious reasons. I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool idea. I haven't got any other clue about this race of aliens. I know they use some sort of shielding around them, which in effect negates one attack from the opposing attackers. Other than that, I don't know much about this alien race. I've got to come up with a cool name, and then I've got to be able to describe this race, the reasons why this race is coming to Earth. Is it for food, or is it for minerals, or are we the food? I haven't got a clue with this, but what I'm thinking of is a fair few themes and army lists to do with the themes, like what I've described, this alien invader idea. And I thought of like the civilians, like mobs. We would have something like Molotov cocktails, sort of like bottles we can throw towards these blobby masses, which is one of the weaknesses. One of the main weaknesses of these things is it's volatile to fire, so they can do double damage to these blobby masses. I thought that was a cool idea. Then I thought, well, there'd be soldiers involved as well, some soldiers as well involved with this, which they would have sort of like flamethrower units to deal with this problem and things like that. I haven't come to things like tanks, 50 inspired tanks or anything else like that. The average movement I've decided on for most foot troops and things like that is going to be 5, and I haven't even got round to the movement properly yet. I'll be working on that fairly soon, but the next thing I'll be working on, so I've got all the basics to do with the combat done and sorted. It's down there, it's written out. It might be a little bit buggy, but from when I've read it back to myself, it really does feel like it works and works fine. So the next steps for me will be to just write out some of the basics with ranged combat. Then I've got to do bombardments and stuff like that. There's a lot involved to it actually. This project is so big, I know I'm not going to be able to fully handle it by myself because there's just so much to it. And seeing I'm just going with a theme like the alien invasion themes, and other themes will be added to it. But I'd like to do a few different themes to do with B-movie inspired wargaming. These some of my thoughts on this, and actually I'm starting to enjoy it. Not too long ago, a few days ago, I was thinking, well, should I just, even yesterday, should I shift this and actually just work it on as an RPG for now? And then today happened, and it's just everything's fallen into place, and it's just great. I'm actually going to be doing, within a matter of days, just a sample wargame list of the invaders and the humans. So I will be doing that. I've got to come up with a number of different unit types to do with that. So obviously the mob, the civilian mob, is one. They're not gonna stay around too much, but you never know. So that they've got can be, you know, not very brave. And then you can have the standard troopers, which are fairly reasonably brave and stuff like that. And then you've got the set of tanks and other things, flamethrowers and just all sorts. It's gonna be awesome when I finally end up finishing it, which I'm hoping to just get it into a playtest phase by Christmas. Get to playtest some of the basic core stuff in the new year. Using God knows what I'll be using, but if you know, recommend any 50s inspired miniatures for me to look at, please tell me, because I would be using some stuff for it. I'll even come up with a scenario as well, actually, of the aliens scouting ahead with some of these blobby masses as well. So there'll be a few units of them, and those, and maybe a weapons platform that they use, which I've got to think on. I'm not quite sure on that yet. I've been straight away thinking about points, and because I do like using points when it comes to another company, which have gotten rid of their points thing. Really, I'm not keen when you don't use points. I do like using points because it just, for me, it just balances things out really nicely. Without it, I just feel, you know, if you're going to put any old thing on the tabletop, I mean, you can put common sense a bit with it, but I just feel that points are always the way to go. I just feel it's just nice to do that. So I'm gonna get into that fairly soon. Just as an example list. Just got to get my thinking cap on and come up with at least. I would like to do 8 actually, seeing I'm calling it Fire 8 different troop choices for the aliens and 8 for the human race. Also I'll have barricades as well, of course, I'm considering 25 points per barricade and things like that. It'll be makeshift barricades. So I've got all that I'm thinking on, and I'm actually getting more and more excited as the rules go down on paper. And given that everything is making sense to me, I worked it out in my head and thinking, well, there's no errors there, it will work and it will work fine. Any bugs will be shaken out with playtesting. I feel like I'm getting some, and I've got some here. It's like lightning has struck twice, which I didn't expect. I thought with this other card base setting, I thought, well, there's some reasonable stuff going on there. But this, I'm thinking, well, wow, I just can't believe that I've actually suddenly come up with a concept with these rules that are really, really good, and I can't reveal hardly anything on this until I've pretty much got it all down on paper and ready to playtest, which, you know, it's going to be within 6 months, I reckon. I'll be able to get it into playtesting. What I would love to do, actually, I'm sorry I'm just rambling on, but there's excitement with it, is actually get it done and ready enough, so maybe with just a few models and stuff, and if I can take it to the Games Expo next year and just find a table, a clear table, and just show people how it works with a few, you know, little bits of scenery that I may have brought with me. That would be awesome. That would be awesome to do. I'm going to hopefully rope my War Games Club in to do with this. Hopefully they'll be excited as me in the end, and hopefully I can get someone that could really help me to finish things off. Just thinking of other themes as well, other than the alien invasion theme. I could do a monster type theme, sort of like similar to maybe King Kong in a way. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. That I'm sure I could come up with some ideas, but yeah, some scenarios. I'm thinking on the scenarios, and also I thought of a scenario where the scientist has got something that could literally destroy this craft, the UFO or whatever, as well as a lot of the equipment, but it needs to get them within a certain area within the board, which will be practically ground zero to whatever is there, be it a UFO that has landed or whatever. He's got to get it to there, so you've got to protect him while moving this unit into place, and while there is attacking this guy. That's one other scenario I'm thinking of, but yeah, it's fitting into place, and hopefully I'll be able to do some more over the coming weeks. I don't know if maybe I'll be able to put in another page or a couple of pages over the next couple of days. Then again, I may get a week or so where nothing gets done. I'm hoping to at least get a couple of pages now done a week, and it should be really great. So please just look, forward to more videos to do with this, because I'm going to get some, hopefully be able to sort some artwork out for it as well. I really feel that something's there, and I'm just excited that my ultimate dream is coming true. Is actually getting some in print, some game in print, and it looks like I could have 3 within the space of let's say 18 months, 2 years. I possibly could have 3 games out there in print, and I just can't believe it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know how many people have hung on to the very end, but thanks if you did. I will bring more updates on this as it comes. I may be inspired to do another one in a month, something like that, and I'll keep you updated with any basic changes, and I'll hopefully be able to reveal a little bit more to the rules I'm thinking of over the course of the months, over the course of the next few months, 6 months or whatever. Anyway, thanks again, till next time.